12-3, measures of central tendencies and dispersions. These should look familiar to you. Measures of central tendency are mean, median, and mode. So you're probably already scribbling down what mean means, median, and mode. If you forgot, mean is your average. So you take the sum of all your data values and divide by the number of data values. Median is the middle value in a data set when the values are arranged in order. Mode is the most often occurring. Now in our dispersions, we talk about range. Never referred to it as that before, but that's what it is. It's a measure of dispersion, and it's your difference between the highest and your lowest values. And in some of your problems, you may have an outlier. And these, for now, we're going to leave them in there. And your outlier, it's a data value that is much greater or much less than your other values. So if I have a set of golf scores of 98, 96, 98, 134, and 99, first thing I want to do is put them in order. So 96 is the smallest, then 98, 98, 99, 134. If I'm to find my median, I start counting my numbers, and I always go from the left and the right. So 1, 2, so my median is 98. Mode, most often occurring, so I have 2 98s. And then I find my mean, so I take all my values, add them up, divide by 5, because that's how many there were, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So when I add them up, I get 525, divide by 5, and I get 105. If I want to find my range, it's the highest minus the lowest at 38. So if I look at my numbers, and I have to tell which measure of central tendency best describes the data. If I start at the bottom with range, it's a 38. Well, none of those numbers are 38. Yeah, that is the highest minus the lowest, but it's not the best to describe the data. If I look at my mean, it's 105. And I look at my data, well, I have 4 out of the 5 that are not even close to 105. So that one's not a good way to describe it. So I would use my median or my mode. Most of the time, it is your median or your mean that is your best at describing your data. And in this case, it would be our median. The other type of data we have in this section are line plots. So I have Team 1 and Team 2's information. So Team 1 scored 1 point in a game, scored 2 points in 1, 2, 3 games, 3 points in 1, 4 points in 3 games, and 5 points in 1. And then I have Team 2's data that are marked. That's what a line plot looks like. And then I can get my information from the line plot. My mode, my most often occurring, is the most X's. So in Team 1, I would have 2 and 4 being my mode. In Team 2, number 4 points is my mode. My median, I can count starting at the outside again. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one would be our center one, so it's 3. I could do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my fifth is in the 4th. Or I can count the total number of them. I have 9 in each one, so I can start from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the 5th one is my center, or from the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one is the center. So with mean, I add all my values up. So I have a 1, and I have 3 2's there, so I'm just going to write 6, a 3. I have 3 4's, which is 12, and 5. So add all my points up, divide by 9. With team 2, I have a 1. I have 2 plus 2, which is 4, 3, again 3 4's, which is 12, and 2 5's, which would be 10, divide by 9. So I get 27 divided by 9 is 3, 38 divided by 9 is 3.3. To compare the results, we could write something like Team 2 has higher scores because the median and the mean were higher, or Team 1 has lower scores because the median and the mean were lower. And that would be ways you could describe them. And that finishes 12-3.